In this game, we take a look at Red Deck wins in the mirror in a game that absolutely comes down to the wire. Hope y'all enjoy it. Alright, and here we go. We're looking for our 5th win in this particular run, up against Dead Wings. Let's check out our opening hand. Hey, not a bad opening hand. G2 on 1, a little bit of interaction on turn 2, and a Chain Whirler to top things off. Looking pretty decent. And it looks like we might be in the mirror here. In that instance, on the draw, G2 is probably my preferred option over Firebrand. And we did top deck the Steamkin, so if we can get that online and do it safely, we're going to be in really, really great shape. So G2 eats the Lightning Strike, which is excellent. That's what it's there for in this particular matchup. Force our opponent to use removal. And Viashino is a great draw for us. So we're going to go Viashino here, burn the opponent, and pass back. Now, the hope is that the opponent gets a little trigger happy with their Firebrand, or just attacks with it. Yep, excellent. So we'll take that trade knowing that our follow-up is Steamkin into Shock on the other Steamkin. And now that puts our Steamkin out of range of another Fanatical or a Goblin Chain Whirler. And there's the Chain Whirler. So all things considered, that worked out well for us. And now we can remove... let's use Wizard's Lightning here. We wouldn't be able to do anything else with that 1 extra mana this turn, so might as well get that out of the way. And then we'll swing. Alright, Viashino. Not too bad. We've got an answer in Chain Whirler next turn. Yeah. Well, that stinks. It would have been nice to have kept our Steamkin alive there just for one more turn, because then it basically becomes invincible in this matchup. But nonetheless, Chain Whirler out, kill the Viashino, and now force the opponent to have another answer. Ah, Frenzy. So the only positive right now for us is that the opponent had to tap out and basically take a total turn off to get the Frenzy online. So that's going to give us a free 5 damage this turn, getting them to 9. And we've got a Shock and a Lightning Strike open to kill something that they play out. Perfect. So they play Steamkin off their library. We'll Shock that before it gets too big. Alright, well, no other plays. So basically, our opponent just used 2 turns, and they really didn't do anything to us, and now total they're going to be taking 10 damage over those 2 turns. So that seems really strong from a positional aspect when playing into Frenzy. It's as good as we could have hoped for. So Fanatical, another Fanatical. Alright, so we're not going to be beating the opponent next turn, even if we can... Ah, man, that stinks. Definitely not beating him next turn now. Let's see if they decide to... Yep. Alright, so they detonate a Fanatical on our Viashino. I think we're just going to go Lightning Strike to the face here. Now our opponent basically loses to any Fanatical, any Shock, or any burn spell that we pull. That's not any of those things. Well, pass back to our opponent. You know, maybe I should have just played the Mountain there. It's not like we have something in hand that we wouldn't have otherwise played. Whoa! Our opponent blows up the Frenzy. Man, they must be feeling pretty pressured on 1 life. And they must have gone land there on the Frenzy. I didn't even see that. Did they even play out a land? Oh man, we drew another land there. Either way, the fact that they blew the Frenzy up and they're just going down to the 3 cards or 4 cards they had in hand means that they must have had some gas in hand to do this, to feel comfortable to blow it up. There it is. Alright. Well, now we're down to basically 2 turns. Alright. Yeah, basically 2 attacks from our opponent, and we're dead. G2 may stall slightly. No, doesn't stall enough. It's still 2 turns. Shocks the Gitu. I wonder if they should have just gone face with that. Does that make a difference? 6, 7. They could deal 7 to us this turn and trade our Gitu. I'm not sure. Alright, keeping the Firebrand back to protect against another Gitu. I don't think they were thinking about that one before. And there we go. So that is the game winner for us. But man, look at that. We drew out a lot of strong cards there, and that was a very, very close game. Unless our opponent slow rolled us with a lightning strike. Oh, it was a shock. Wow, down to 1. Well, that's about as close as you can get in this matchup. Well, hope you all enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one.